Oh, we back. DoubleTake Diaries. What's going on, everybody? What is going on with you? You already know who it is. It sins. Yeah. Welcome back to another episode of Double Take Diaries. Yes, sir. We back up in this bitch, man. I'm so excited. I'm so honored to be back here with y'all. No, I am not on the couch because I'm trying out this new little vibe. So y'all let me know if you like the new little vibe where I'm at. You feel me? But we ain't gonna waste no time. 50 motherfucking cent. 50 Cent, 50 Cent, 50 Cent. To me, we all know 50 Cent as the pioneer of I don't give a fuck about how nobody feels, man. 50 don't care about your feelings. And I don't know why people play with 50. He's not the type of person that you play with, okay? He takes trolling to a whole nother level. Like, I know y'all seen, and RIP to Irv Gotti, who was a legend in hip hop, you know what I mean, who, was CEO or co-founder of Murder Inc., who was known for being real close with Supreme, who was like a hood legend from New York. But RIP to Irv Gotti, because 50 Cent is so crazy that he was at a hookah lounge smoking hookah and had like a little headstone that said RIP and said he's smoking on Irv Gotti. That's crazy. Now, historically, if you know the beef between Irv Gotti, Murder Inc., Supreme, and 50 Cent, it is allegedly said that Supreme is the one who shot 59 times, and Irv Gotti and them niggas was behind it. You know, the whole 50 Ja Rule beef. Ja Rule signed to Irv Gotti on Murder Inc. Supreme is behind Murder Inc. Yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. So 50, being the grudgeful motherfucker that he is, post this picture say he's smoking on that Irv Gotti. Man, I personally think it was hella distasteful. 50 Cent is a mature man, mature dude, you feel me? Like, moving culture forward through, film and television now. Obviously, he has some historical albums and is cemented in hip hop forever. But, you know, I keep having this conversation on this channel about the importance of seeing black men, seeing black women, seeing the culture mature. Like, the powers that be love the culture being stagnant where it's at. Like, I don't ever want to see a nigga in his 40s talking about he's smoking on his dead ops. I think it's distasteful. And that's just my personal opinion. But we have to get into the motherfucking 50 Cent versus Big Meech, Lil Meech, BMF, whoever. Man, so I know that 50 Cent has BMF, which is a TV series, which is out on Stars. One of the dopest, if not dopest, TV series, in my opinion. I think the way he did it was so fire. I think enlisting Big Meech's son, Lil Meech, to play him in the series was dope. Putting, little homie through acting classes, taking him under his wing, guiding him, making him feel like he was, his son and shit like that. I thought that was super dope. Also, giving him an opportunity to put some bread in his pocket. But you see 50 Cent? 50 Cent is not a motherfucker you could play with like that. He's really not a motherfucker you could play with like that. And we're seeing that in real time again in this beef between him, Big Meech, Lil Meech. BMF is crazy. Now, for those who don't know, BMF is like this historical, like, gang from back in the day. Big Meech and his brother, the Flunnery brothers, grew up in Detroit and were like hood street legends. They end up building their clique, BMF, Black Mafia family, and end up dominating like the drug game and like started going state to state. You know what I mean? And long story short, if you've seen the show, obviously it comes to an end. Blue Da Vinci was a part of that shit. Young Jeezy was a part of that shit at one point in time. But then eventually niggas start getting locked up. You feel me? Niggas started getting locked up in BMF, and eventually the Flannery brothers, which is Big Meech and his brother Terry, would end up doing time. Big Meech's brother got out a few years back, I'm pretty sure. And Big Meech got out recently, as y'all know. Big Meech comes home and plans this welcome back concert in Florida. The lineup was, he has some heavy hitters on there. I think he had Lil Baby on there. Let me see who he had on there. Let me see this shit. Let's see this shit. Alright. So it's set to take place February 13th. So that was last week, nigga. So we had Lil Baby on there, Rick Ross. We gonna get to that. 21 Savage, Sexy Red, Kodak Black, Money Bag, Yo, Boss Man, D-Lo, T Grizzly, Boosie, 42 Doug, ESTG. He had a crazy lineup. You feel me? For his welcome back concert. Long story short, like me and like everybody else in the world, we was wondering, how the fuck is 50 Cent not on this show? How you come home, Big Meech, and don't put 50 Cent on your show? I'm not saying 50 need to be on your show. I'm not saying 50 gotta be in the lineup. What I'm saying is how the fuck do you not put 50 on the show when 50 brings all this attention back to BMF, getting your son paid, getting you paid, right? Because you in jail, you ain't making no money. You're not that nigga you used to be back in the fucking day, back in the 90s and shit, early 2000s. You ain't that nigga no more. You been in jail for 14 years or whatever. You been locked up. You been down bad. You feel me? And motherfuckers is like, you came home early and that was a little sus already. How the fuck you get out so early, right? So it's like, when I already seen that play, when I seen that lineup and I seen 50's name wasn't on that on the flyer, I was like, oh shit. Niggas are beefing already. I was like, oh shit. Big Meech wasn't fucking with 50 when he came out of jail. Something went left, B. What could have went left? You feel me? Long story short, this welcome back concert, Meech get to perform. Meech get to promote in the motherfucking concert and shit. Guess who he get to promote in the concert with in a video? Out of all the artists you could have stood next to and said, yo, we doing this party. Welcome back. He decides to do the video with Rick Ross. Now, if y'all living under a rock and don't know the history between 50 Cent and Rick Ross, them motherfuckers hate each other, okay? 50 Cent went in on Rick Ross. 50 Cent's the reason why we know Rick Ross was a parole officer. You feel me? Officer Ricky. Right? So 50 Cent hates Rick Ross with a passion. You feel me? If he could end him, if he could done him off, he would. So Big Meech is in this video where Rick Ross talk about come welcome back concert. It finna be lit. Rick Ross on some Sexy Red. All this foolery. You feel me? By the time this fucking video dropped with Big Meech and Rick Ross promoting this show, I don't know who called 50 Cent, but by the time the video was posted, man, it was all bad. 50 Cent was ready to choose violence. That nigga was like, we gonna go to war over this shit. You feel me? So by the time 50 Cent finds out about this shit, he heads straight to social media in 50 Cent fashion, posts a picture of a rat. When he posts this picture of the rat, fam, he put a caption under that bitch. Let me see if I can find this shit. He says, 50 Cent says, there's a picture of a rat, and then on the picture it says, I think I'm Big Meech. This nigga 50 crazy. He says the biggest mistake he ever made, referring to Big Meech, was not sustaining his relationship with Tammy Cohen. Who is Tammy Cohen? Cowan or Cohen or whatever? Tammy Cohen must have been a girl that Meech was fucking with, right? When he was out and he was doing his thing running up and down. Must have been a chick he was fucking with. You feel me? And promising the world. You feel me? And then ended up getting locked up. And while he was locked up, Tammy must have been holding this nigga down. Right? Tammy Cohen is a federal informant. Right? So right now people, there's like, allegedly, they're saying Big Meech is a rat. Right? They're saying that's how Big Meech came home. This lady, Tammy Cohen, has been a federal informant, and they've been feeding the FBI information about the niggas around Meech. And just niggas and any nigga in general that they can serve up on a platter to lessen his jail time. And 50 Cent says, Tammy Cohen, she's finna tell her truth in a new docu-series. Boy. Imagine. Big Meech is known for being that nigga from the streets. I mean, that nigga was out. He was in the streets. That nigga got bodies on him. This, that, and the third, bro. And he a snitch. A whole snitch. Now, of course, like we mentioned at the beginning of the video, 50 Cent enlisted his son, Lil Meech, to play him in a TV series on Stars, BMF, right? But 50 is such a calculated nigga that when you think you're gonna get over on 50, he's always 10 steps ahead of you, nigga. I'm telling you, 50 Cent, look at this shit like the art of war on some Sun Tzu type shit. Like, he's not like you niggas. Like, he's 15 steps ahead on some 48 Laws of Power type shit, bro. Y'all ain't read 50 book? The 50th Law? Y'all don't know that Robert Greene was the one who wrote that shit? Robert Greene is the same author that wrote 48 Laws of Power, man. 50's a different nigga. So, this shit happened. Big Meech, Rick Ross in the video, talking all that shit about the Welcome Back concert. 50 Cent wasn't trying to hear that shit. Unfollow Lil Meech quick. Lil Meech text 50 Cent. Worst move you could have made. Worst move you could have made. You know the type of nigga that 50 is? Bro, this nigga's gonna have your shit all on the internet. And guess what he did? This is the text message from Lil Meech. It says, they just told me you unfollow me off Instagram. Damn, who told you? Who told you, Lil Meech? Who told you 50 unfollowed you? Don't lie, nobody told you. You went and looked and seen that nigga unfollowed you and you was sad, boy. You was a sad boy. He goes on to say, and now you managing Skilla Baby with Rocket when I brought him around you first, when you didn't have no clue who he was. Lil Meech, if you could have done something for Skilla Baby, you would have did it. So whether or not you brought him to 50 is irrelevant, nigga. You ain't had the resources to manage that man. My nigga, you never even hopped off the porch because of your dad's lifestyle. You grew up like a rich kid, bro. Your pops got locked. Your mom had to become a stewardess. You went to back to regular life. But because of 50 Cent, nigga, he put you on, nigga. He put you in a position to get bread for your family. And you fumbled the bag on some chrome hearts, apparently, according to 50. You got a closet full of chrome hearts, but you're broke. Your pops is broke. Because you mad that 50 said there's no more BMF, nigga. Let's keep going. Lil Meech goes on to say in his text message, now you mad at me when I will take the shirt off my back for you. The theatrics, man. Niggas is drama queens, bro. The theatrics is crazy. He said, I can't believe this, man. You act as if I'm your enemy. I've only showed you love and loyalty. I'm human. I go through my own shit, but I never switched up on you. Lil Meech goes on to say, fuck Rick Ross. But he gave my dad some bread so he can afford to pay his bills until our next season starts. Right then and there, that's the worst thing Lil Meech could have done. And this is the indicator where this nigga is not from the streets. He did not hop off the porch. This is where he shows his ass and he shows how disloyal he is to his pops. How your pops gonna come home and be one of the most notorious drug dealers in the world, one of the biggest bosses in the world, and in this text message, you say he posted that video with Rick Ross just because he needed a bag until the next season of BMF starts, so you could fuck off that bread. Anyway, Lil Meech says this internet shit is throwing me off. You know me in real life. He know you in real life and preyed on your emotions, little nigga, because you not from the streets like that. 50 know you in real life. You had no idea who the fuck you was dealing with. And when you said that shit about your own pops, you rubbed 50 the wrong way. You rubbed him the wrong way. It made him think of Marquise. Who's Marquise? 50 Cent's a strange son that he don't fuck with. The same son that was kicking it with the nigga with Supreme son. Supreme, just to go back, was the nigga that shot 59 times, allegedly. You feel me? Man, this shit crazy. Even the game had to weigh in on this. If you know the history between the game and 50 Cent, 50 Cent signed the game. They was doing their thing, coming up. Man, hate it or love it, the underdogs on top. You know what I mean? Hate it or love it. And then them niggas had a real bad falling out. I mean, shit got violent. I mean, shit got bad. I mean, it got hectic. Y'all can go do your own research on that shit. But the game says, just seen a text from Lil Meech to 50. He just seen that text. He said, it got me dying. He said, hey, Lil Meech, you supposed to be like, fuck you, nigga. This BMF. And I'm standing with my pops. Now me and 50 have our own issues. This is what the game is saying. But them shit's on pause while I post this. The nigga Fifth said, what show, lil nigga? And damn near spit my water out. Oh, he says, I damn near spit my water out. He says, what happened to niggas, man? Hey, Big Meech. You can't let 50 get you like that, nigga. Or something like that. So it's like, 50 is he's so calculated. Let me tell you why he looked at Lil Meech and said, what show, lil nigga? He owns the rights to that BMF stamp for the next couple of years. 50 does, right? So, 50 gon' end this show shit. He gon' end BMF. He brought that shit up. He brought them niggas back up. Oh, BMF, them the littlest niggas, look at their life. Them those niggas, real niggas. He brought that shit up to here. And when y'all niggas thought you could play with him on some fuck nigga shit, Meech, Big Meech, you thought you could come out of jail? And you thought you could play with 50, trying to get the rights back from him. You was trying to get the rights back from him. You was trying to sweet talk or pillow talk with Tammy, because you've been doing that for years, and you was trying to get the rights back from him. But you fucked up on Tammy. Instead of coming out and going to stay with Tammy, you came out and went back to your baby mom crib. Now, you know, chicks be emotional. How's she gonna get some get back against you? I'ma align with your ops, nigga. I'ma go tell 50 you trying to get the rights back to this shit and what you plan on doing with this shit. So by the time she get back and Tammy Cohen, go and tell 50 what's going on, 50's like, this how this nigga moving? He think he the illest nigga in Nebraska? 50's like, okay, come here, Tammy. Why don't you tell me what you know? What has this nigga been saying about me? What this nigga got planned? You know Tammy was over there. She's already a federal informant. She been telling on niggas. It ain't no different. Yo, a lot of niggas from BMF are in jail. Why? Because of Tammy Cohen. 50 said, come here. Tammy, let me get you paid, girl. Let me get you paid, girl. And while I get you paid, I'ma destroy this BMF shit. Blue Da Vinci been saying that Big Meech is a snitch for years, and people shitted on that nigga. They shitted on that nigga. Big Meech was running to Tammy Cohen and snitching on niggas, this nigga, that nigga, to get a lesser sentence on his time, bro. That's how he home. Apparently, Whack 100 got paperwork, literal paperwork with this nigga's name on it. So it's disgusting out here. This is nasty work. But 50 is always 15 steps ahead of you niggas, man. This is the art of war, bro. And y'all niggas did not come prepared. So Lil Meech says, fuck Rick Ross, burns that bridge. 50 Cent says, nigga, what show? There's no more show for you, nigga. So I don't know what Lil Meech gonna be doing out here. He not a rapper. You feel me? He not a rapper. I guess he could say he's an actor now. I don't know who gonna hire him after 50 drop him like he did. 50's a powerful motherfucker. Like, you ain't gonna be getting no fucking acting roles. 50 Cold too seen a video of fucking Lil Meech trying to promote nigga songs and shit, and trying to promote niggas brands and shit, clowning him, bro. And it's all bad. It's all bad. It's like really all bad for Big Meech, Lil Meech, BMF. Like, so 50 about to drop like a docu-series, like, you know, that Surviving R. Kelly type shit. 50 about to drop a docu-series style shit with Tammy Cohen, and she's gonna tell all the shit she knows about all the niggas Meech had snitched on. I think, bro, it's crazy. Like, it's diabolical, man. It's nasty work. It's super nasty work. And then on top of it, Lil Meech, you text this nigga 50 screaming your pops is broke. Screaming your pops is broke. The only way they getting bread is off the next season. So you broke. Y'all broke until BMF, they go back to shooting in the air, bro. You broke. How the fuck you fuck off that whole bag? How? And now it's funny now, because when 50 said all you did was buy Chrome Hearts, it's funny now, because every time I see a post of you, bro, you drip down in Chrome Hearts, and you looking sad lately, and you make no sense, bro, and you play with Summer Walker, and Karma's a bitch, bro. Karma spun the block and jump kicked you, nigga, right in the chest. It's nasty work. I love 50 Cent. I don't agree with everything that he does, just in regards to the smoking on, I'm smoking on that Irv Gotti. That to me was distasteful and unnecessary. But then again, if I felt like y'all niggas was the niggas behind me getting shot 9 times, I might not let that go forever. I might not, even if you pass. So I'm not 50 Cent. So he feel how he feel. He got his reasons for why he feel how he feel, man. 50 Cent, man. 50 Cent will go on to troll Lil Meech more, saying, you blew all your money, bro, before your pops came home. You blew it all on Chrome Heart jeans. That's crazy, man. This docu-style series that's going to come out with Tammy Cohen, airing out all of Big Meech and BMF's dirty laundry, is crazy, man. I want to know what you guys think about this whole debacle, bro. It's crazy, man. It's some nasty work going on out there. You got to be careful, man. You really got to cross your T's and dot your I's out here, man, because the streets is cold, man. The streets is cold, and if you a civilian, stay your ass on the motherfucking sidewalk, man, because the streets is nothing to be played with, bro. 50 Cent is nothing to be played with, bro. Shout out to ASAP Rocky, man. We are so happy to hear that. Man, the verdict is in and he is not guilty. That nigga free. That nigga so happy. He jumped over a fucking whole gang of people, kicked a bitch in the side of her head just to give Rihanna a hug. Man, we are happy. We happy another black man is free, man. He get to go home and build with his family, man. Man, y'all gotta be careful out here, man. 2025 is nothing to play with, bro. And we have so much more to get to. And we gonna get to it, man. But I thank each and every one of you, man, for tuning into another episode of Double Take Diaries. You already know who it is. It's Sins. And we out. Gang.